Okay.
Last file of the season. Dress accordingly. A king locks 12 adult daughters into one suite every night. Every bolt is still fastened from the inside at dawn. Every princess is in bed, and every pair of shoes is worn through to the sole. 12 pairs every morning, billed to the treasury. Beneath that expense line, a hidden stair, a silver forest, a gold forest, a diamond forest, 12 boats, and a ballroom that does not appear on one map. Folks, this audit has a dress code. Let's close the folder underground. Let's go. Fairy Tale Flip. Episode 15. The 12 Dancing Princesses. A forensic accounting story. Or, as the file reads, Follow the Shoes. The palace cobbler submits the same invoice every morning. 12 replacement pairs. Not scuffed, not muddy. Danced through. The expense? The shoes. Small line item. Excellent mystery. The king's overnight controls appear perfect. One shared suite, windows high, doors bolted from within, guards outside. At sunrise, he unlocks the outer door himself and finds 12 sleeping daughters and 12 footwear fatalities. The control? The locks. And here is the first audit lesson of the finale. A control that proves itself is not a control. The bolts show only that somebody knew how to reset the bolts. The original king offers a daughter and the kingdom to any man who solves it, and death if he fails in 3 nights. No. Different engagement letter. Fixed fee. 3-night audit. No execution clause. And absolutely no princess listed under compensation. A veteran answers the posting. On the road, he shares his bread with an old woman who turns out to be a retired court clerk with an invisibility cloak and extremely specific audit advice. Do not drink the wine. That night, the eldest princess offers him a cup before he takes his station outside the suite. He lifts it, smiles, and pours it into a fern when nobody is looking. Then he pretends to sleep. The test? The draft. Not poison, a sleeping dose. Still not part of any approved information request. Midnight. The princesses rise, dress for a ball, and laugh at the examiner snoring in the corridor. The eldest taps her bed. It sinks into the floor, revealing a spiral staircase lit from below. He puts on the cloak and follows. Useful lead, serious privacy problem. Keep both thoughts in the file. The route? The stair. 12 princesses descend beneath the palace, and one invisible examiner follows closely enough that the youngest keeps hearing footsteps nobody will admit to. At the bottom, trees with leaves of silver. Exhibit 1, the silver. Then trees with fruit of gold. Exhibit 2, the gold. Then a forest whose branches throw diamond light across the ceiling. Exhibit 3, the diamonds. The examiner's notes at this point read, quote, "This seems outside the shoe budget." Words are now the least efficient part of the production. So the dramatization department is taking the full 16 seconds, the orchestra, and whatever remains of the season's clay allocation. Reasonable and necessary. There is no expense code for what we just saw. Beyond the diamond trees lies a black underground lake. 12 boats wait at the shore, each with an adult partner who greets one princess by name. The transport, the boats. The examiner climbs into the youngest sister's boat under the cloak. Her partner rows twice as hard and complains the boat is heavier tonight. The youngest says nothing. She's been hearing footsteps since the stairs. Across the water, doors 20 feet high, chandeliers blazing, musicians already playing. The destination, the ballroom. They dance until the shoes surrender. Not a crime, not even close. 12 adults at a privately hosted ball with adult partners spending their own allowances. The unexplained treasury charge is footwear. The hidden kingdom beneath the kingdom is a governance conversation. Our examiner, unfortunately, is still collecting souvenirs. Night 1, his cloak catches a silver branch. Snap. The youngest hears it. Night 2, gold. Snap. Night 3, diamond. Snap. The samples, the branches. Silver leaf, gold leaf, diamond twig. Spectacular, unauthorized, and enough to identify the route. He declines the traditional golden cup theft because this is an audit, not a burglary with minutes. By the third crossing, the youngest princess looks directly at the empty space beside her and says, "You may stop pretending." She saw the cloak reflected in the diamond trees. The sisters knew by night 2. They kept dancing because they wanted the king to hear the answer in a room where they could speak for themselves. At dawn, the examiner presents the ruined shoes and 3 glittering samples. The king orders a hearing. The eldest princess brings 12 account books. Finally, records from the people who incurred the expense. The accounting, the ledger. 12 personal stipends, 12 columns, boat dues, orchestra share, supper, ballroom maintenance. Paid privately, balanced monthly, receipts attached. Treasury expense, replacement shoes. That's it. No stolen jewels, no secret tax, no underground ballroom hidden in public works. The princesses offer reimbursement for the shoes before anyone asks. And the cloak evidence? Useful for locating the route, not a license to own what happened behind a locked bedroom door. The hearing admits the physical route, the public invoices, and the account books the princesses voluntarily disclose. It does not admit invisible surveillance as character evidence. The forensic conclusion is one sentence. The books balance. The mystery was real. The fraud was not. Which leaves the king's question. Why conceal a lawful dance? The eldest turns the question around. Why lock 12 adults in at night? There it is. The honest question the locks postponed. The princesses asked for evening access. The king said no. They asked for guests. No. Music. No. A front door after sunset. No. So they found a stair the palace forgot and built a life below it. The ruling, the choice. Adult daughters choose whether to dance, whom to meet, and when to come home. The treasury may require honest reimbursement. It may not convert a shoe invoice into ownership of 12 private lives. The new order is practical. The hidden stair becomes a lawful, lit exit with rails. The ballroom registers as a private cooperative. The princesses cover their shoes. The king gets a calendar, not a bolt. And the examiner? Paid the fixed fee. No kingdom, no compulsory marriage. He is thanked for following the expense and instructed, in writing, to retire the cloak. The youngest princess keeps the diamond twig, evidence released to its rightful witness. The eldest schedules the first above-ground ball. Palace doors open, midnight permitted, books transparent. Same dancing, no secret required. So let's review the final file. The shoes, the locks, the draft, the stair, the silver, the gold, the diamonds, the boats, the ballroom, the branches, the ledger, the choice. 12 cards, 12 princesses. One line item that opened into an entire world. The books balance. The shoes are repaid. The locks come off. The hidden route gets rails. The ballroom gets a line in the directory, and nobody gets handed to an investigator as a prize. Case closed. Season closed. 15 files, folks. Houses built without permits, contracts nobody read, deadlines nobody calendared, witnesses nobody counted. And every time, the magic was the least alarming thing in the room. The problem was the filing. So here's the last fairy tale flip moral of the season. Follow the money, but stop where the money stops. An audit can explain the shoes. It cannot own the dance. The orchestra takes the final chord. The 12 pairs land together. The stamp goes back in the drawer. It's been a privilege, folks. Keep your receipts. Ask the honest question. And leave yourself a door. See you next season.